Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss, and welcome to Styx Master of Shadows. Now this is not the latest version of the Styx franchise. There are, as far as I'm aware, 3 games. There is of Orcs and Men, there is this one, and there's the latest one, which is Shards of Darkness, I think it's called. So if you want to watch that one, unfortunately you're going to have to go and find a decent Let's Player, Frozen Foxy, or someone like that, I'd imagine, to watch the new one. Because I'm always out of date, unfortunately. I never play the latest things. Not intentionally. I just don't. But I want to play this one first, which is I'm going to do, and I'm going to record it, and you are most welcome to watch it, if you wish. So, what is the game, in case you're not aware? Well, it's a stealth game. Styx is the attractive-looking gentleman squatting here. He's well, he's kind of a goblin, I guess, is what you would consider him. What he is a matter for the game. We can discover that as we go along. It's a stealth game. However, it's not necessarily a pure stealth game in the sense that maybe like the original Thief, where on the higher levels there was no killing. You had to. The best thief is never seen at all. Your things are gone, but you don't know. No one was ever detected in the process. Styx is not about stealing things necessarily. He doesn't mind stealing things. He does a lot of killing as well. So. That's how I consider the game, and there are several game modes you can play it in. Each of the levels you can replay them for greater achievements, and you can play them as pure stealth where you are never detected, and you can collect tokens and you can do speed runs and various other things for skill points that then make the game easier for you. I am not going to do that, at least not on recording. There are no shortage of those out there already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game. I'm going to do no shortage of killing in hopefully amusing ways as much as possible, getting through the level, and then I might do the reruns off screen to give myself extra skill points to make the game easier. Is possibly what I will do. But this is really just a play for fun, and I'll still be doing it on if I say new game here. I've played it on normal already. I could play it on hard, and I could play it on Goblin. I don't really want to suffer so much just to play it on Goblin. I'd rather just go for hard. I can do it on Goblin, I know that. I've done some levels like that already, but I'd rather just not make myself suffer too much as far as that goes. I don't want to get frustrated in the later parts of the game. Do I need to tell you anything more about the game? Not really. It's the usual exercise in discovery, is what it is. So let's get in there, and you can discover with me if you haven't played the game yourself.
The atrium of Akanash. A world shut inside another. This is what humans do when they don't understand a thing. They build walls around it. They put locks on the doors, and they put soldiers in front of those doors. The bigger the secret, the bigger the lock. And the craziest are those who want to pick it. May my ancestors forgive me. I'm one of those, to my misfortune. Ah, this noise. These voices. I can't stand it. Amber. That damn golden mud oozing from the heart of the world tree. A magma of sticky dreams. All the thoughts of those who wanted to taste the forbidden sap. Humans. Elves. All their private little chatters mixed up in this disgusting soup. A flood of ideas constantly flowing into my head for all these years. It took so long for me to find this place. With each step, I heard my voice a little less, and all the others a little more. I'm so tired. It's time to finish it. While I can still recognize my own thoughts. The heart of the tree. It's why I'm here. That, at least, I'm sure is my own desire. Take possession of this source of infinite power, but also misfortune. It's time to move to the first phase of the plan. Drop your weapon. And it starts now.
my beast. Wake up. Answer when Lord Barnaman speaks to you.
Who are you? Speak.
My name is Styx.
There's a surprise. The elves give names to their monsters.
Where do you come from? I've never seen anything that looks like you.
I am one of a kind.
It's the elves who created it, Father, that's obvious. They pulled this runt out of their sticky larvae, and they sent it here to spy on us.
Speak. Is it the elves who sent you? Why are you here?
Elves. If you only knew. They don't need spies to find out what's going on in this accursed tower.
So, you're working for them. What did you come here for?
I came for the heart of the tree, of course.
I knew it. Those degenerates want to retake the tree and keep their precious amber for themselves. Father, we must bring them to heel while we still have time.
Enough, Aaron. I secured this alliance with the elves, and I intend to respect it. For the moment, we need the elves. You know it very well.
Rubbish.
Oh yes, you do need the elves. How many of you poor little humans died the last time you tried to extract amber by yourselves, huh? How many? Hundreds? Oh yes, you do need the elves. But they don't need you. How long do you think you can lock them up in their own world? The amber is theirs. The tree is theirs. The heart of the tree is theirs. And I intend to get my hands on it and take it away from here.
They're dying to get their tree back, eh? But they won't do a thing. We have an agreement.
An agreement? We don't sign agreements with people who have amber in their veins. You're out of your depth, Mr. Governor.
Oh, you've got some nerve. I'm sure you've never even seen the heart of the tree.
Oh, but I have seen it. Since I've been holed up in the bowels of the atrium, I can see it night and day, even in my dreams. And every day I say to myself, hey, Rakash, the heart of the tree is over there, almost within reach. And by your life, you're gonna find some way to steal it, because you're not leaving the tower without it. Of the tree, yeah. Oh, this headache. What? Where was I? Shit, my brain is an anvil. Yeah, the heart of the tree. What did I do with my dagger? I feel naked without my dagger. I gotta find it quick.
And so here we are in the game, finally, after the cutscenes. If you don't know what's going on after the cutscenes, don't worry about it. It's not important. The key things are, the amber is an important resource which is produced by the world tree. Can we see it from here? We can. There we go, this amazing tree over there. And the elves and the humans have some sort of deal to do with it. To do with a truce over looking after the tree. In fact, the tree is actually in human territory. And Styx appears to be here to get the heart of the tree. The humans obviously think he's working for the elves. But what is really going on, we don't know. We will discover
I should be able to climb up
as
there.
we go along. Also, it was rather surprising that that soldier earlier on decided to point a spear at us and say, who are you and what are you doing? Because I can tell you the rest of them will not do that. They will simply kill you. Okay. Now, also you can see as Styx is walking around here. I'm in a silent mode there. Make a little bit more noise when we run around. We're still fairly quiet. You can see his glowing tattoo. That will tell us how visible we are. However, again, this isn't like the original Thief, where when Garrett was in shadow, he would be almost magically hidden. Quite frankly, you know, he would be very, very hard to spot by even things that are very close to him. Styx is quite hidden, but if something's really close and not actually looking at you, they'll still see you.
Did you see the dagger that Duncan found? I wonder where it comes from. It's not from here.
Yeah, well, don't get excited. We'll play for it with dice tonight. In the meantime, keep your hands off.
Okay, okay. I'll wait till tonight.
They must be talking about my dagger. It can't be far away.
Duncan's dagger. Duncan don't find. I do I do love all the accents in here. Pretty much are British accents. In the I would say English, but there's some.
I should drink this flask. It would perk me up a little.
There we go. There's a mixture in here, and they're all quite amusing. Obviously because I'm English, but it's just amusing anyway. Also, the cutscenes. Now, the look of the game. I do love the look of the game. I love the detail of everything around. I love the feel of it. The cutscenes are a little. They're a mixture. There's two sorts of cutscene. There's a cutscene like we saw there with the animated characters.
More climbing, I guess.
And there's cutscenes that are pieces of artwork, essentially. Still pictures. The ones that are animated. This game isn't that old. The animated ones are a bit clunky. The faces don't always move properly, but I forgive the game for that.
Stay out of sight until I find my dagger.
For the rest of it, I do like the drawn ones though. Now, noise is very important in the game. Obviously, if I was to kick this bucket or this broom here, Mr. Man here would wake up and kill me. I've got no more method of protecting myself right now. And also, that's about the tattoo. What we walk over also makes a difference as well. So metal plates, wooden floors, carpets. All makes a difference.
Always keep to the shadows and walk where it doesn't make too much noise. Avoid running and farting.
Is someone there?
Just pressing myself against the wall here, which increases my lack of visibility. So you can press yourself against a surface like this and peer around. Doesn't always work, and you can pass around corners as well. Where possible. As you've probably seen, Styx is incredibly agile. I can jump extremely high.
The World Tree. It seems so close, but it's a mirage. It's so big that it seems to be close, but I still got a long way to go. So, from what I heard, the only access to the heart is a bridge which that two-faced Governor Barron has had closed off with a tamper-proof lock, and he keeps the only key in his apartments. And as if that wasn't bad enough, the whole area is crawling with elves. I'm gonna have to go down into the prisons and free my friend. He knows how to deal with an elf. So, if I'm gonna survive in this tower, I'm gonna need somewhere safe to get organized, as well as a map of the atrium. Well, I'll get nothing done standing around here. I'll get my dagger, and then it's off to work.
Indeed. Don't worry about the elves for now. We will deal with them later.
Gotta be sneaky here. If I stay under there, I won't be seen.
So yeah, we can hide under a lot of furniture. Essentially, while no one's hunting for us, we are invisible under here, no matter the light levels.
Something moved over there.
No, it didn't. We're going to go that way over there. You can see a little alert symbol on their heads when they think they've seen something. It will, beyond that little teardrop shape, it will build up successive levels until they actually come start looking for you. They might wander to where they thought whatever it was they saw or heard. They'll do various actions. Where is this man up above us, by the way, right now? He's there, okay. And when it goes red, we've been spotted.
I was afraid that I lost you, my beauty.
When it goes red, that counts as an alert.
Maps of the zone stuck up here. They might be useful for finding a way to the tree.
When it goes red, it counts as an alert. There is an achievement for completing levels without creating any alerts. I won't worry about it too much, but I'll try not to, just because on the harder levels, if we get in a fight, we're going to die very quickly anyway. I'll probably just restart if that's the case.
Let's see. We got maps of the area. I'll need
more than that to get what I want.
Alright, demonstration of noise.
I'm sure I heard something. Show yourself.
There you go. So they're on actually quite high alert there.
You'll see how I deal with monsters like you.
Our locks we can peer through. It's not too common that a lock... It's supposed to be quite close to a lock to hear you picking it. But it can happen. Out we go.
That's it. Get out of here. You don't want to got away.
Calm down, fellas. It gives you a guide there where to hang on to. It's not telling us here that we can hang on to this, but essentially aiming ourselves towards it usually means that Styx will hang on. Occasionally he won't. Most of my frustration that's ever happened with the game has been failed grabs onto
Assassin's rule number 1. Always strike from behind. Especially when the fucker is twice your size.
It's true, Styx
And remember to land on the carpet to make less noise.
Styx is only a little fella. People like the librarians and the servants won't actually really attack us, they'll run away. Workmen will still attack us, knights will, and various other ones. But even so. So we've got 2 ways of killing this fella. First one, we're not going to make any noise as we land. Like that. And we'll do it quietly. Which takes longer. But it will make...
I can't leave this stiff lying around. That would be messy.
It will make less noise. Yes, Styx. When he dies. But he will still make some noise. Something to bear in mind. Also, you notice blood trails? They don't last very long, but enemies can spot blood trails. And will follow them. 1 body per hiding place, unfortunately. So now we can't hide in there, and we can't put another body in there. And people will get alert when alerted when bodies are found, and even when just people go missing. You know, they even things like doors can cause alerts. Now they're going to make us do a fight. Here we go. Hopefully, we won't see many of these in the game.
No choice. I have to fight him. Gotta find the best move to counter his attacks.
So, I failed a parry, but essentially you have to parry at the right time during the swing. It is not necessarily that easy to time. It varies. Some enemies are harder to deal with than others. If you parry enough times, then you can get a kill on them. But while you're doing this, other enemies can attack you. So generally speaking, you never want to be in a fight. And he's one of the easy. He's a worker. He's one of the easiest ones to deal with. Let's just put this out for the sake of it. Try and keep darkness wherever possible. Anything? No. This shouldn't be too bad. There's one particular part we can quick save. I tried to scum save, but occasionally I have to do it.
All right, let's keep going.
There's one particular part here where I will do it just because sometimes it goes wrong. We can carry 2 vials of various things. His life vials we've got there. You can't carry much equipment.
Sand, a little spit. That could put that torch out from here.
Okay, so yeah, we can put out torches. Torches going out will also alert people, especially if it's near them, and they will sometimes come and relight them as well. Now there are 3 guys here, and I could kill them, but I don't really need to. Really, Styx? That's what I mean. Occasionally jumps you think you should make, he doesn't make. It can happen. So I don't want to get into a fight in any of these guys. I also must remember that I haven't got some of the skills that I'm used to having. There are a number of skills that I can use to get past, and I haven't got them right now. There we go. We're past.
More guards. If I stay hidden behind this barrel, it should be fine.
Oh dear. Been at the distillery yourself by the look of it, mate? Not feeling very well. Yeah, I'm pressed up against the barrel here, so this should keep us hidden. I have had a case before now where they've still seen me. There you go. Weird glitches occasionally occur in the game, which adds to the fun. Off you go. Right. This is the bit where I need to save. Because occasionally this bit goes wrong.
There's something over there. All right.
Sometimes they just don't see you. Other times they do. But there you go. That's super slow movement, by the way. We can do that as well. I would love to be able to grab him and drag him out like this. Unfortunately, that isn't a possibility. Unlike in Hitman, where you can drag people out of windows. But there you go. Right. This is where occasionally things go a bit funny. Okay, right. These guys are now going to start moving. I've had things before now where Mr. Man over there by the doorway has decided not to move, which meant getting through this area was impossible without being seen. But there you go. And we're out. Thank goodness for that. Now we're gaining skill points as we go through, but we can't actually spend them yet until we get to a hideout. We will deal with that later.